Hello and welcome to Goa 365's Face to Face. Now today we have with us a very senior politician, a former Youth Congress president, a former senior Congress president of Goa. Now he is at the AICC level, he is in the northeast. My very good friend Girish Chodankar. Girish Bab, welcome to our show. Now in Goa is being rocked by issues like conversions, blatant, uncontrolled conversions. Then people are calling it hill cutting, mega projects. So there is a lot of murmur below the surface. So today we are here to discuss this because he has been in politics and a part of the government. At the time there was a huge agitation against mega projects under a CM who is now in the BJP. Girish Bab, it's a coincidence, right? At that time he was the chief minister, huge mega projects. Now it is whole thing. But I think this government has managed to, is not so open like you all Congress people. It manages to hide things under the surface, which is coming up now slowly. What do you feel?
No, it's not question of is hiding and not hiding. It's a matter is whether you have a respect for the people's sentiment. The Congress at the national level and in the state, we are people centric and we are very sensitive as far as the public issues are concerned. And central leadership of Congress party, wherever we have the government, they normally take the cognizance of any anti-government sentiments or any decision that government has taken which is going against the will of the people, against the desire of the people, against the wishes of the people. I'll give you an example of the regional plan earlier. There was a huge agitation, and then central leadership directed our government that they cannot go ahead with this regional plan. They have to go it as per the wishes of the people, and regional plan was scrapped that time. You can also will see that there was a protest going on when the new industrial zones were coming up, what we call so all over Goa. So we don't wanted those industrial zones. So it was our government, and Goa was the only state where these projects were scrapped. Okay, so it depends on whether your state leadership may not be, they may be too busy in making money of any government I am talking about. Now today present leadership, if we see, the chief minister is equally responsible what Vishwajit Rane is also doing. Is not that chief minister is the chief minister only for the part of the portfolios, and Vishwajit Rane is the chief minister for the part of the portfolios. But
somehow it looks like, no, that I don't know. It looks like
it is the our chief ministers. He does not have that capabilities. His ability to control is one of the minister. So it looks like the Vishwajit Rane is the chief minister of Dr. Pramod Sawant. Or he reports to me, it appears to be, or he does not want to interfere. When it comes to the larger interest of Goa, it is the responsibility of the chief minister, and the buck ends at the chief minister. That's what Manohar Parrikar used to repeatedly say when he was in the opposition. So naturally the chief minister has to take the control of the situation. He cannot say, no, this projects, my department is not clear. What do you mean by your departments? You are the chief minister of the state.
This I totally agree with you.
How chief minister can make such blunt statement? It's completely irresponsible statement. When the lakhs square meter of land is being converted, what figures I have is almost 45 lakh square meters of land has been converted recently, this one maybe 4 to 5 years.
What do you mean, NDZ, fields, orchard?
Yes, altogether.
I see.
So, small Goa, where we have 46 square meter of total private forest, it was there in 2020. So, today if we see, from that also 50% of the private forest has been dropped. And to add to this, there is in last 17 to 18 months, around 25 lakh square meter of land has been converted by using the various sections. I will tell you, there is a 17D, that is the changing zone changing. Then 17.2 is that to correct the errors of the regional plan. See what brave ideas they have, what a creativity they have, how to just fool the people. Then they have section 39A, which allows the spot zone changing. Apart from this, there is also a Goa Regulation Land Development and Building Construction Act, where you are allowed for a farmhouse. So you see, there are various techniques they are adopting to attack our land, to convert our land, and all the outside parties are coming and they are taking charge. And they one of the advertisement has been saying that they are the boss of Goa.
Conquered.
They have conquered Goa.
Yeah.
What is language and what Aroka said, our chief minister and TCP minister is tolerating this.
So Girish, it is very, I mean, like it's like a sense of deja vu, because during the time of the mega projects and all, we were on the field at that time. Now at least I'm not so much on the field. That time we were on the field, and there was huge, people didn't want mega projects. They wanted the proper regional plan. They wanted everything according to thing, and the government at that time agreed, and it took a long time, but ultimately they agreed. So again, this whole thing is a repeat, like, so like what is it that we Goans have to face again and again and again? Second thing is, today lot of Goans are leaving the country, state also, of course, because our salaries are very low in the state, and businesses are there, not there, I don't know. People are coming in. Those people who come in from outside are getting very good salaries. Goans are not getting good salaries. People are leaving the country because there are no opportunities, and still hospitality is booming in Goa. Villas are being sold for 25 to 50 crores. So what is do the politicians want Goans to leave Goa? Now I also blame the opposition, because the opposition is not talking about all these things, and like the media has to take up a section of the media has to take up these issues. What is it, Girish? You have seen it, like you have seen it, and I have seen it over so many years, but it's like sad, right? I don't know.
See,
and scary in the same way.
It's like they are testing the patience of the people again. We Goans are tolerant, and these politicians having a thick skin, and especially when we have the leadership of the state, I mean the government leadership, who themselves are involved in the land deals, land development, or agreed to buy and sell the land dealings I'm talking about. If you see the chief minister of the state, Dr. Pramod Sawant, his land deals and his love for the land is known all over. Same is the state of the Vishwajit Rani. So Vishwajit Rani's land dealing is also known, and it is wholesale, and it is not now. Even when his father was the chief minister, all the dealings were normally done backside, and we being in the government, being in the ruling party, we used to sometimes oppose that. So when they both are at the helm of affairs, in the entire cabinet, if we have a size of around 12 ministers, including the chief minister and the TCP minister, more than half of the ministers are land dealers. they are involved in the land dealing in one way or the other. So, if those who are ruling the state are involved in such a things, we have one minister who was involved in the land grabbing, still in the present cabinet. I have raised that issue many time. Then the chief minister just made one commission for the land grabbing. No outcome of that. Still lot of Goans land has been grabbed. So ultimately everything gets zeroed down to land, because land has become so precious. The land is now has become a gold for us, and we Goans, wherever we have settled, many of them are abroad, and they have not gone abroad by their choice, as you are saying. They have gone out of compulsion, and there are many factors, and we are all responsible for that. See, one is our education system and what kind of jobs we create. There is a complete mismatch. The output of education system becomes the input for the industry. So if state government or those who make the education policy and industrial policy, if they don't sit together and make this match, I think this brain drain will continue to happen. We will not able to stop it. So we have to provide education such a thing which will be absorbed by our industries. So we have to put our youths in those educational system which the output of which will become the input of our industry. So the thought has to go on this. What we are providing the education, after completing that, those our boys or girls, they have to move out of the state. So just try to match what is required in Goa and what we educate them, what we are preparing them. So this is the one part of it. Second is the sensitivity of the government of the day. If government is not sensitive to the people's need, what people's expectation and what Goa needs right now, can Goa absorb today of converting nearly 45 lakhs of square meter of land getting converted in just 4 or 5 years? Can we absorb this?
It's ridiculous. Like, I'll just interrupt you for a moment. Like, everybody is talking about Bhutani. Now, Reshmagus, that hill, once upon a time when we were young, it was green, today is just cut, and like people are building bungalows there. Reshmagus, nobody's talking about Reshmagus. Look at the number of people from Delhi and Bombay and everybody who have bought bungalows there. Look at it. Right on the sea face. Zuari, which was leased land, the sale is still going on. It's not stopped. Sale this is the most ridiculous. Now everybody is talking about Bhutani. So let me ask you, Bhutani, some 1,000-2,000 flats are supposed to be there.
Yeah, it will be one village.
Yeah, now that Sankwal village is got 200
new panchayat there.
Correct. They have got 200 families are there in that area. 200-300 families. Now if 1,000 more families come, where is Goa? As it is Vasco, they say that it's full of immigrants and XYZ. But where is they will, in that one Bhutani project, will probably be able to elect an MLA.
Absolutely.
So why do we as Goans, are we as Goans so stupid enough to let it? And the Goan politicians across parties, how are they allowing? They should have been out on the roads here. Nobody is there.
So right now what is happening, except the NGOs and activists?
Yeah.
Nobody is exposing the chief minister and the TCP minister.
Why? Are they too scared?
No, somehow I feel both of them are good managers. They somehow managing somehow that's actually pain, and that actually I felt that at least I should open my mouth. That's why I addressed the press
Girish,
conference.
You are a senior person. If you do not open your mouth, who's going to do it?
That's why then after long I said enough is enough. I have to expose both the people, especially chief minister and the TCP minister Vishwajit Rane. Unfortunately, our I don't know, Vishwajit Rane claims that he got the portfolios from from Delhi, but it is the prerogative of the chief minister. Now, chief minister, I don't know how he can give one minister who is so corrupt, who is known to be corrupt and known to be manipulator, is giving him TCP as well as is giving him forest.
And health.
I will keep health besides.
I want to bring up health also a little bit. I have a point to make on
definitely.
That, yeah.
See, these are the two portfolios which are contradicting to each other. If you want to promote as a forest minister, his duty is to bring more land under forest to protect the forest. I have one note of Vishwajit Rani regarding this private forest, and this private forest which was around 46 square kilometers in 2020. Then there was a committee of Arazzo committee which was regarding the forest land.
Correct.
So thereafter they make one committee for the review and they drop many private forests from that. Can you imagine a forest minister is doing this, and forest minister moving a note under his signature that the private forest area was marked by this committee that was formed by by Thomas and Arazzo. Committee has marked certain area of the as a private forest. Now they form a review committee to review what they have done, and from that committee they are dropping all this land. What Juari land was there, you are talking about Bhutani's land, you are talking about Rismagus. These were most of them was marked as a private forest. Now forest minister's duty was to protect the private forest. Now TCP, as a TCP minister, he wants more land for the development. So how one minister having a conflicting interest can have these two portfolios? Now whose responsibility it is? It is the responsibility of the chief minister. That one greedy minister who wants to bring more and more land under the development, so he is allowing more and more land from the private forest, from the sloping the hills, what you call no development orchards, cultivable, disaster management sites, religious places, including some places near the church, near the temples, all are now. I will give you an example of what is happening right now in Pedne. Now in Pedne there is already a Deltin project where I think they are doing it for all that casinos and all that. So there also rampant hill cutting is going on. Another information that I just got thieving, our Tulio has raised that issue regarding some private university.
MIT.
Yeah, they are giving 2 lakh square meter of land. Okay, now this is the Communal land and you want to give it to this. Rismagos I had gone. Rismagos they have given it to investment promotion board. And with the investment promotion board, you have blanket permissions. I had gone there, and when I had gone there, somebody told me that filling is going on. I went and just raised the issue. It was almost 1.5 years back, and I blamed the local MLA, Kedar Naik. He immediately bounced back on me. I have a letter wherein he himself signed the letter, and he was trying to defend that. So this at this speed, when we are moving for the conversion of land. How it is now in Pedne, I am told that nearly 2 lakh square meter of land under survey 17-1 they are converted. There is another survey called 10-1E where around 3 lakh square meter of land conversion has been already done. So this information I am just getting. Now the question is, now who has to protect? Now everyone now and then same activists, same NGOs, same people, we are forcing them to come on the streets. Some of our activists fighting in the court. So if everything is to be done by activists and people and going to the court, then why do we need this government? So
why I think do we need even opposition politicians? They are also not coming out on the streets. So many parties are there. Where is RG? RG has disappeared. Even Congress is like, I mean, like besides press conferences and interviews, much coming. I feel, I don't know. And Congress, there is one thing about the Congress. The Congress has got a huge mass base.
I agree with you.
Which is how South Goa was won, by the mass base. I don't think it was won by the leaders so much as by the Congress workers, of which Girish, one thing you should, I will say it, actually I should not, but I will say it. I have seen, you are the one who always had a connect with the when you were youth congress and you had to connect with I remember the Padyatra from Kankan to all. So like that the people are there, workers are there, but the politicians have got, the leaders, sorry, even your party leaders have no connect with what's going on the ground. I feel, this is my opinion and I am on record on this.
No, you
can deny or you can accept, whatever, but it's a fact.
We are now in the process of rebuilding entire organization.
Structure.
Yeah, and definitely in coming days.
But this connect is lost, you agree?
Yeah, it happens because we lost our MLAs twice.
Twice, correct.
So the trust factor is also there. First we 10 MLAs defected, then again 8 MLAs defected. So there is also a trust deficit and we are trying to rebuild it. We are fighting the judiciary also. We are not getting the required justice. There's a timely justice. I mean, the speaker who is actually constitutional authority does not respect the constitution, does not respect the High Court, does not respect the Supreme Court, and he was supposed to give the verdict on my petition. He's not even issued a notice. The hearing even has not started for almost 2 years, and I had to go to the Supreme Court to get the directions. So we are in such a state. So these people, BJP, who is completely insensitive to the this thing of the people, their central leadership, I am surprised that now recently both of them were called to Delhi. I think definitely we made a lot of noise about about their corruptions and how they are destroying Goa. Their own party leaders and party workers are also feeling same thing. They might have also complained. Now they were called. I am sure that they must have got a proper message not to mess up with Goa. I don't know, or whether it was just told them you do the corruption but don't fight with each other. Because someone met me on the airport while going to Delhi and he said very shocking figures. He told me that Vishwajit Rane was asked to send 200 crores to Delhi for the parliamentary elections. I don't know whether it's true or for a small state of Goa to fund 200 crores to their party, and if it is true, then I don't know. If there is no control of the central BJP leadership also, and if central BJP leadership is looking at Goa for such a huge amount of 200 crores funding from Goa, so it's really now the high time that all of us, irrespective of our political differences, we have to come down heavily of same way how the Goa Bachao Andolan was formed. Again to that SEZ was the movement had started. I think the pressure has already started building. The movement has built, as you must have seen yesterday's protest or the agitation on the TCP. Today also at Old Goa, I think people have also come out. Now I think now everyone who loves Goa, who wants Goa to be protected, I think it's high time that we have to come and take the control of the situation. I think it's a warning for all those in the power. Don't take people of Goa for granted. What is happening in our neighboring country, for the same reason, I think Goans also will.
Yeah, but I agree with you on this, on Goa, you're going on Goa, but I have seen that there is a pushback from the opposition in huge, large parts of the country for a long time. I don't think Goa has still reached. The opposition is not pushing back. The activists and the people are pushing back. This is one thing I would like to know. And second thing is, we can see people's attention is being diverted. Like for example, there are a lot of issues coming up, corruption, hill cutting. Suddenly that Kankan issue started, suddenly Mapsai issue started. This is a diversion. I think we go and should not, I mean the people who are, that should be brought up. It's not the job of the activists to make people aware, it is the job of the politicians.
Absolutely,
also.
I agree with you. See what's going on right now, it's not only in Goa, it's there after the parliament election. I think BJP is
but there's a pushback. In Goa there is no pushback from opposition.
So see the situation in what happened in Kankan is actually trying to, some forces are trying to disturb the communal harmony. Continuously
divert attention against what's happening in Goa.
Statement that Willinkar is doing,
yeah, that
is so ridiculous. Again and again he is doing it. I don't know whether he's having some health issues or what it is. I don't understand. I think if he continues like this, I think police will be forced to give him. I will also appeal the police to give him police protection, because he's intimidating people. He's raising unnecessary issues, illogical issues unnecessarily. One side again, there is intimidation going on against some other minorities, issues are going on. So I don't know where they want to take Goa. One way is communal harmony.
No,
they are
it's not. See, it's not a question, according to me, it's not a question of communal harmony. It's the question of there are issues being raised by the people, right? And they have found that there is the political backing for these issues is not there the way it should be. So basically they are trying to divert attention, because Indians are a religious people, Goans also are a religious people. So they are trying to break up that unity of the Goans. It's just to divert attention, don't you think, from the issues which are facing Goa? Roads, electricity, water, all that.
No, I don't agree with you on this, because these are the two different forces. See, the one force is destroying Goa to make money.
Okay.
And they are nothing but, I'm open and very vocal on this. It's headed by Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant and Vishwajit Rane. These two are heading. It does not mean that other 10 cabinet ministers are saints.
I thought you meant that.
No, all of them. But these are actually the leaders who are destroying Goa.
Okay.
They are in the leadership position and they are in the commanding position to destroy Goa. Other side, the communal elements are also pushed, and I think Chief Minister is also giving them that protection and a push. Actually, it's the Chief Minister's duty to maintain the communal harmony and not to disturb the communal harmony for which Goa is known. Now, this is not only Goa's agenda. It is in Jharkhand, because of the being an election chairman of the screening committee. I've seen same thing. They are entering into tribals, and again same issues on the Muslim issues. What is they have started in Goa now. So they have also were doing it on the Christian sometime, and then the Velinkar one side is pushing there on the Muslim front, the other side. I think this is not Goa. Goa has been respecting all communities, and that's what the harmony is known for. And we are known for that. But it's very disturbing for.
But I agree with you. But this is happening on a regular basis. Not only earlier we used to say like it was happening all over India. It's happening in Goa also. This is something whether you like it or not.
Now it looks like our Chief Minister is officially sponsoring this, and I think he is following the Manipur Chief Minister, where the Manipur was deliberately officially destroyed by his own Chief Minister. I think our Goa Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant is competing with Manipur Chief Minister. He want to convert Goa as a next Manipur if the things are not controlled in time.
Thanks, Girish. We are out of time. I don't know. It's up to the Goans, because this land Goa is of the Goans. So it is whether Goans across religions, be it Catholic, be it Muslim, be it Hindus, if they are going to allow it, if they are going to allow Goa to be taken over by the money power of as they call it's Dilliwalas, but I don't think it's Dilliwalas, it's everybody from Maharashtra, or if they are going to allow other elements to come and destroy our unity. Why do you think people come to Goa? Because it is beautiful, it is green, and because people can get along one with the other. So I don't know, it is not up. I don't think we can leave it to the politicians. Sorry Girish, I apologize. I think Goans have to get up and decide whether they want Goa or they are going to run to UK and wherever, run away and leave Goa into the hands of all these other people. Sorry for being blunt, but this is what, because I love Goa, I love India, I am a proud Indian and I am a proud Goan, and I don't like these things to be happening in this state. Anyway, this is my, as they say, my bhavna, but thank you Girish for coming and being very straight. It's high time that an opposition leader came and spoke so frankly on what is happening in Goa on various issues in a bid to try and keep Goa the way we know Goa, you and me, when we were younger. Thank you and keep watching Goa 365.